evening. Sean Hicks coming at you. Look at headlines for Week 7 NFL football action. Keep pulling this down because I've got to get this under my giant head. A lot of stuff up in the banner. Okay, not exactly halftime, but whatever. I started this puppy up early because why not? It's a short show, right? I mean, uh, we're going to talk about the lines going forward to next week. We talked about them the other day, real fast, and you should have jumped on some of these guys, right? I mean, like right out of the gate, we talked. We hit on some college football. Now, normally we just do NFL, but I just said. I said like the Clemson game. There was that Pittsburgh was +3, they were +1, and then here they are. They're a 3.5-point favorite. Real fast on these college ones I talked about the other day, real fast. Clemson was -3, so I got Pitt +3, and I'm at a +1, and now Pitt's a 3.5-point fave. Oregon was -3, now they're +1. Iowa State was 4.5, 5, now it's 7. Alabama 24 at 1 book, 27s across the board now. Notre Dame 5s, now 6.5s. Fresno was 1.5, now they're a 4-point fave. So definitely. I know people don't like betting games ahead of time. And NFL, we could start. We spoke about NFL games. Cleveland it was 6. We ran through them real fast. Was it Friday or Saturday? Now it's down to 5. New England 7 to 6.5. Not much there. Green Bay 7. Now it's 10. Miami, and I put this on Twitter. I said I'm grabbing the Falcons right now +2.5. They get a bye week after London, and the Dolphins are playing today, and now it's 2.5. Now it's a pick 'em. Rams 13 up to 15. Arizona 14 up to 17 total. I got the total of 50 at 1 book. It's down to 47.5 now. Tampa Bay 10. Now it's 12.5. Saints 3.5 down to 3. Not much here on Monday night. 5 to 4 in the Colts game. I said I like the Colts. I actually just bet the Colts at 4. I should have grabbed that 5 the other day. I didn't. Michael. Raiders came through for you. I didn't like the Raiders. I kind of like Denver today, but whatever. I did not bet it. Detroit Lenny. Your Detroit Lions really wet the bed for us today. Thank you for that. Colts rocking. Yeah, they rolled. You know what? I that was a lot of points. And, we had it up in the chat here, and I was hesitant to bet myself. Like I was liking the Texans, and then the line went from 9 up to 10 or whatever, 10, actually 11. And by game time there, I just said I kind of like the over. Colts came through on the over. They did their part of the job, but nothing from Texans. I laid off that. Top 10 start today for me. Rolled on, not rolled. It got there, though. I'll take a win on Green Bay. Short shot on the Cowboys. Need a miracle there. Now, I shouldn't even say that because out of the gate, they're playing aggressive, going for a 4th down, their own 30 or whatever. But, listen, top plays in NFL for me. 10 stars in my short shots. 9-3 on the year, so good about that. Falcons, grab the Falcons. I mean, it's a pick 'em now, but it's still a good spot for them. Colts and Niners. Already bet the Colts. +4. Richie hit the like button. I appreciate it. Cash Cow's been good to you today. Wonderful. If you bet Darn, you should be ashamed of yourself. Even I don't bet that. I liked him today in the points, 3.5. I just, since he's not a team I want to bet on as a fave. I bet the Lions, and yes, I am a degenerate. And he's ashamed of himself, Michael says. All right. So we're going to run down NFL real fast. And then maybe we'll do some college because I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25 line moves. A lot, more totals, a lot of totals, but still a lot of moves off of college football. And again, people, if you want to be a long-term winner and make money, even if you have a losing record or you lose a couple games, you have to be able to tie up a couple bucks a week ahead of time. Like you can't, if you're just, I can't bet next Saturday's game because I won't be able to bet Tuesday night, opening night NBA, Tuesday, Wednesday. What are you talking about betting Saturday games? Well, I know what to tell you. We're going to run through these games and you'll see why you bet ahead of time. So right off the bat, Thursday night, Denver, 5 total of 44 with the Browns. I had the Browns today. I bet the Browns today. I figured off a great offensive performance. No defense. You're going to come in and play a little better at home. Arizona, last time we saw them, struggling a little bit at home. Again, division rival. They did have a big win against the Rams. and I had the Rams there. I had Arizona at home against San Fran, but I didn't fade them against the Rams. I faded them against the Browns here. I'm not a big Cliffy fan. I do not like the head coach. Browns off a bad defensive game. Maybe I'm over it. I was wrong about the Redskin defense. Maybe I'm wrong about the Cleveland defense. The last 2 weeks, holy cow. Now one guy comes in the YouTube. He's been loving Murray since the beginning of the year. I don't have a lot of love for him just because I don't like the coach. I think the coach is going to screw things up. Denver, this is a game I'm going to get involved in. I don't know. I mean, Browns look bad. Do I want to lay it? A little more work. A little more work for you in that game. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do on that one. Sunday action. Bengals. Oh, boy. That's a big typo there. 47. Should be a 47.5 on the total. But it happens. It happens. So why didn't it save? Because that's scrolling. I'm on the wrong one. That's why, because I'm on the scroll train. So Bengals and the Ravens here. The Ravens, I wasn't really going to be that high on them. And yet here they are rolling along. And in this spot here, you see the 6.5. It was 6 the other day. It hasn't really moved. 48 total, 47. The initial line for this, we talk about the early lines that come out. This was 10 over the summer. So it's come down a little bit. A little respect for Cincy. Maybe you think Cincy's still to play, or do you think the Ravens, only got to win by a touchdown, right? Easy game. I might actually think about Cincy here, believe it or not. I might actually be thinking a little Cincy here because everybody's going to think Ravens are going to roll. You just beat the Chargers or bet Chargers. Oh, it's the Chargers. So maybe not involved in this game yet, but we'll be looking at Cincy there probably. Panthers, Giants, just some ugliness here. The Giants look just horrible. I mean, the coach looks terrible, head coach. I look at the Panthers there. Not much to say about this game. Washington against the Pack. I wish I grabbed the early number on Green Bay because I don't want to lay double digits, and that's where we're at now. But you might have to with Washington. I can't. I thought they could score some points here against Kansas City, and not that you give Kansas City credit for shutting things down. I mean, come on, it's still Washington and Heineke as a quarterback. So I don't know if I want to give a lot of respect to Kansas City there, but I still kind of like Green Bay in this spot. Kansas City over the Titans, believe it or not, I'll be looking at Tennessee. Here. I'll definitely probably be on the over in that game. That's a 56. They don't want to scare you with that 56, but I'd still go over. Atlanta, again, I'm already on the Dolphins. I'm already on Atlanta over Miami. Jets, Patriots. Now, the Patriot game. So, and I said, I thought Dallas would win this one by 10, right? It should have been like a 34-20 type game, maybe garbage kind of score here and there for New England. And what do we get? We got Dallas gave them a short field to start the game. Interception by Dak, missed field goal, 75-yard bomb. I mean, I'm still not sold on the Patriots. Dallas played a little sloppy, for sure. But I mean, again, the 6.5 scares me here because I don't want to. I hate seeing the 6.5. I'd rather be 7 or 7.5. Jets with the bye week. I don't know. I mean, initially I see the 6.5. I'm like the Bengal game. I'm leaning on the dogs. I'm leaning on the dogs here. All right, first set of games through. Let's go to the chat. Cash Cow, Lenny. We're talking about the Lions. King D, NC State, Miami Hurricanes. So the NC State game, NC State, that's good. You got about -3.5. They were a +2 underdog, King D. That opened up. They were +2 against Miami. Total 61.5 down to 52.5, just so you know. That's one of the games. So now, do a lot of people jump on these? Do I have any of these games? No, I got 3 of these games I have here out of the, whatever, say like 30, whatever. And I don't have the starting number. I'm a little there. I'm definitely not at the bottom number, but if you don't have multiple spots to bet on, you're in trouble. And number two, if you're not betting a good number, now these are you see these numbers, and now you could kind of adjust. Like they come down based on guys who bet on early action and groups or whatever you want to call them. They're just good to know. You don't jump on all these because let's be honest, you go from 19 to UAB 19 to 23 and a half. You leave yourself a little room to get screwed in there. Um, but it's just good to know ahead of time. Richie P's laughing at. I think that's probably like the betting on the Lions talk. I'll take Tennessee tomorrow. Money line. Why not grab a money line? If you like them, the total is what's it down to now? The game. What is it now? I mean, I got Tennessee. It was 6. 6 is across the board. I see one random 6.5. Now I see a 6.5 popping up. So people are betting Buffalo right now. Hey, this initial line for this game was Buffalo minus 2.5 or 3, with a total of 51.5. Now, and it opened at 3.5 and 53. Now it's up to 6.5. I like Tennessee. I mean, Tennessee beat them 42-16 last year. The offense could move the ball a little bit. I know the defense is sloppy, but Buffalo's coming off a huge win. And pros, whatever. That's still a big win. And Tennessee's got KC next week. So, but I still like Tennessee. Lock it in, UAB versus Rice. Yeah, Rice is terrible. And I like San Antonio. I had San Antonio over. I'm like, second time I took them in the hit and lock show. I'm like, let's go San Antonio. I like them to cover, but we'll go over the total too. I think they should put up they put up a 45 spot themselves. Can't get another 10 points. Terrible. Yeah, Rice is horrendous. I had Rice against I think Arkansas, and they were actually winning the game, and I couldn't cover 21 in the fourth quarter. Brutal. Look at that NBA. I would definitely look at the Nets tomorrow. Tuesday. Lions look terrible today. Plus 14.5 next week. Stafford faces all teams. Got to take Lions. Money will be all over Rams. Yeah, well, that line, we talked about it. We'll get into it in the second half games here. It was 13, I think Friday. Now it's 15, Adam. All the NFL like so far is the Panthers minus the Giants. So that game's already up to 3. If you get 2.5, grab it now because there's 3s all over the place. And that was from 20 minutes ago. Golden State and the money line. Lakers, too many new faces. Two of my favorite teams. The Lakers and the Golden State chumps. All right, let's. We're gonna hide this one. We'll bring this guy up. No, we don't want that one up. Which one do we want up? We want this guy up. This is one we want rolling on top. So put this guy on top. Scroll the other games on the bottom. All right, second half of the schedule tonight. So we got Lions, Rams. We just mentioned this game. 15.5. That is what's showing up on the screens right now with a total of 50. And as I mentioned, let me just get on the screen here. Okay, it's 50 as a 50s. And as I said, this was just on, I'm not sure if it was Friday or Saturday we talked about these. I think it had to be Friday. It couldn't have been Saturday college football. It was 13. So it's moved 2 points in 2 days. So everybody's all over the Rams. Why wouldn't they be? Should be a wrap, right? I mean, they totally destroyed the Giants today. Eagles and Raiders next game up. So Vegas is a 3-point fave, total of 48. The other days was 2.5. Not much. I don't want anything to do with either of these teams. I don't like either of these teams. Not one bit. I mean, Eagles. You like the Eagles with a little bit of extra rest? Were you impressed with them against Tampa Bay? Again, they shouldn't even have been in. I don't know. I mean, the Raiders, nice rally around the new guy today. I still don't like the Raiders. Won't be involved in that game. Tampa and the Bears. This game was 10 on Friday. Now it is 12.5. Total 49. Went up a click. It was 48.5. Bears are bad. Where are all the Bears guys in here? Everybody loved the Bears. Making fun of me. Oh, the Bears. Oh, the Bears. I mean, sure. Fields versus Brady. I mean, they made Hurts look stupid. I don't care that they covered. They had no right cover in that game. Let's be honest. I'll take Tampa here. I'll take Tampa. I'll lay the points. Arizona 17. This game ridiculous. It was 14 on Friday. Now it is 17. I got 50. I'm happy laying under the 50 there because now it's 47 and a half in some spots. So 48 there I got on the screen. So do I want to lay 17? Here we go. Here's an update for Teaser Tuesday, folks. It's going to be your Tampa, Green Bay, Arizona round robin Rams. It'll be everybody's going to come in here, I'm sure. Oh, we're going to take the Rams money line tonight. Yeah, easy money. Just take all these double-digit faves money line, folks. You'll be riding around in Bentleys and 6,000 square foot homes. Be very happy. Colts and Frisco on Sunday night. I got Indy. I took Indy already plus the 4. Monday, Saints in Seattle. As bad as they look right now on TV, what was it? It was going. I think it was 14-0 when I came in here. It was just almost halftime. I will still look at Seattle. Hopefully they look really bad. Although I do have Seattle in the points tonight, so I'm hoping they do cover. But I'll grab a little Seattle. I'll go ugly. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Maybe we get a little better number, especially if they really stink it up here tonight. Michigan 22. Yeah, that line opened at 19. Let me pull that up. Where is that game? So they got Northwestern this week, who's bad. I mean, Northwestern coming off wins. Should they take it? I mean, as you said, it's a look-ahead spot, right? This isn't one I really thought about betting just because of scheduling spots. Like now for me, Adam, I kind of you got to look at those kind of things, especially a team like Michigan, who's, come on, they're not some kind of cover machine. Elliott's in the house. Astros money line. I got the Astros right. I got Astros in the over tomorrow. Eduardo's a lefty. Astros are throwing a lefty too, I think. I'm going over. I got the Astros in the over tomorrow. Bills money line parlay tomorrow. I had the Packers. I had the Packers too. Everybody's trying to tell me how good the Bears are going to be today. Yeah. Bears. Bear down. What's that mean? Bear down. What does that mean? Just cry in your pillow at night? Urias pitched well. He's faced Astros twice, 6 runs each game. Yeah, I like the over, and I like the Astros. I think the Astros. I've said this before. And I'm sorry if I repeat myself, but that's what I'm going on. I'm going on. They have just the better bullpen, better pitching. The bats are equal. Maybe I think he's maybe a little bit better. I mean, everybody's going to go crazy over Kiki or whoever the heck that is. I don't care. Folks, I don't fall in love with stuff like that. Don't do that. And you could. I mean, you'll just be coming in here and saying hello and tell me you're taking some time off because you don't have any bankroll if you're going to do stuff like that. But give me the Stros in the over. Fading Toledo. Haven't been the same since Notre Dame loss. Western Michigan. Number 1 in the MAC. Points per game. 3rd in total offense. Western Michigan minus the 2.5. I didn't even look at that game. I just went through the college real fast to get all the crazy line moves. Okay, but my MAC guy, Trap loves the MAC. That's his spot. He's a lefty. That's why they hit him off. They cry in your pillow at night. Yeah. Seriously. Bear down. Yeah, no back. That's what we're going to do. I mean, I don't – and I said this on the day show. Somebody's like, oh, you take, what's money line, like a 6-point fade, 7-point. I'm like, if you want to come in here or any show and you listen to some guy tell you to take 180 money line faves, 260s, 330. Really? Yeah, no wonder why everybody's on Twitter is like, hey, here's my Zell and Venmo. Come in, I'm going to be a pro guy here. Just take let's see. Oklahoma's laying 39 next week. Just take Oklahoma on the money line. Here you go. Oklahoma laying 39. Money line Oklahoma, Cincinnati minus 27, and Michigan minus 21. All money line play. Guaranteed winner. Really? What the heck? Yeah, you're a pro. Yeah. That's money line 15-point faves. Say I know I'm good at gambling. Eric, how are you today? Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that's the rundown. I'll run down the some college. I went through real fast. I was waiting. And I'm like, you know what? I got 2 minutes before the half. I was listening. I had the TV on. I was listening to it a little bit. So let me look at the college real fast. So ULL 15 up to 17.5. FAU 3 to 5.5. Penn State 18 to 23.5. Michigan 19 to 21.5. Central Michigan total 61.5 down to 58.5. Cincy 24 to 27. Bowling Green 46 up to 49. Ohio's total 70.5 down to 62.5. 8 points. Whiskey 5 to 3. Clemson 50 to 47. And as I mentioned, remember that they were plus. Pitt was +1 and +3 at 2 spots. Now they're a 3.5-point fave, that Clemson game. Minnesota 57.5 down to 54. A little, 3 points there. 56.5 to 53 in BYU. UCLA 65.5 down to 57. That's a big drop. UAB 19 to 23.5. Louisville 9 to 6. ECU 62.5 to 58. North Texas 66.5 to 60. Get 6-point move there. 53.5 to 57.5 in South Florida. We had that, right? We liked the little South Florida in the over. Got there for us. Fresno 66.5 down to 61. And again, that total moved too. Or excuse me, the side. Fresno was a 1.5-point fave on the show on, I guess, Friday or Saturday we talked, and now it's 4. Virginia 65.5 down to 60. NC State we mentioned +2 to -3.5 and 61.5 down to 52. USC 53 up to 58. And that total went, sidewise. Notre Dame was 4 and 5s in some spots, now 7s. And Hawaii 14 up to 18. Now, those numbers are meaningless because you didn't get them. I understand that. Did I get all these? No. I mean, sometimes a lot of books, they pop up sporadically. But if you have a side, if you kind of like it, bet it. You might get the best number. Sometimes you don't get the best number. I've been on good numbers and they've lost. But again, that doesn't mean I'm betting all these. No, I'm just throwing it out there. Desperate for one play. Seriously, huge faves. I don't get it. Mario, how are you? Denver, Jets, Dolphins. I said the Dolphins. You want to take Denver with you? I'm with you. I'll take Denver with you. I'll take the Jets at 6.5. Panthers, yeah. Tampa Bay, sure. The Dolphin one, I just can't get behind Mario based on everybody else. I'm positive anybody who's played in London have come home to bye weeks, and Miami's got to play this week. Give me a lane off a bye week. Maybe they straightened out their offense. The Dolphins looked. Come get my lock of the year, $7.99. Yeah, $7.99. What's your play of the year? We got Cincinnati over Navy. Don't lay at 27. Just money line it. Money line it up. Money line it up. But people do that. And people buy. I got nothing to say. I'm speechless. I'm sorry. I'm sorry people fall for that. Just shake my head. But all right, that's it. Go watch the games. Go to sleep. Whatever's on the agenda tonight. We'll talk more tomorrow. Maybe a little NBA. We got 2 NBA games on Tuesday. We'll probably talk more of these look aheads because what else we got? Yeah, we got the Astros game. We got the Titans game. And we got three hockey games I don't love. So definitely tomorrow's the day we'll jump into some. There'll be some NBA talk probably, right? And NFL. But I'm out of here. Thanks for popping in, folks. I will see you midday money tomorrow at noon. Bye-bye.